Good afternoon everybody, and welcome to stage 2 of the Morgan Gwent Archaeological Trust's Back Garden Excavation. We were hoping to be live streaming today again like we were yesterday through Facebook, but unfortunately I've lost my cameraman, so I'm having to do all this myself. Hopefully you can hear me a bit better. We're using an external microphone today, so you'll be able to hear what I'm saying. So just to recap, yesterday we took off the turf, put it behind us. We started excavating the first 10 centimetres or so of our test pit, taking a photo of the test pit as we went. We came across numerous bits and pieces within first top, and hopefully you can see those bits of reinforced obscura glass, bits of pottery, bit of burnt stone and some brick. Again, they're all what's known as unstratified because they were in the topsoil. So today we're going to take it down again. So we're going to put those to one side. You take a new fines tray and we're going to do some troweling. So let's get started. Hopefully you all saw the photos of the layer yesterday where we finished, and if not you can see those on our Facebook feed. So I'm just going to sort of getting through this layer as we go. Remember, clean up your spoil as you go. Always handy to have your top close to you so you haven't got to throw your spoil too far away. So basically we're coming down to this next layer. It's a lighter brown. The layers within archaeology we call contexts, and we'll talk about contexts and how we record contexts as we go through the excavation and when we get to recording the test pit at the end. So I'm coming down to this layer with the bricks where we finished yesterday, and we've got bits of burnt brick and who knows what else coming up. We talked about yesterday about using the trowel. The trowel is the primary tool of the archaeologists, and when we're using it, we're using the side of the trowel and we're gently taking away a layer of the dirt at a time. We're not digging down, we're not digging holes, so it's always handy with them on the point, but we're just gently removing the dirt as we go, a little bit at a time, seeing what we can see. Okay, I'm going to carry on cracking on with this, and we'll catch up with you in a minute. Okay, thanks. Hello and welcome back. As you can see, I've been doing some troweling, clearing it up, and it's the trench has turned into a test pit of two halves at the moment. What I've got over this side is I'm coming down onto a different context. So we've gone through the dark brown, the dark blacky brown of the topsoil, through like a browny layer, and now we're coming down to a more reddy mixed brown and red and orange layer. It's got flecks of charcoal in and smears of brick on this side of the trench, and then on this side of the trench we've got more of a cobbled surface. I mean, hopefully you can hear these cobblestones. I'm just clean up at the moment. And don't worry when you're troweling if you've got some stones and the stones pop out. Don't worry, you know, just carry on. Just take it nice and easy. Just troweling away, exposing the surface. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Whether it was a feature or it's just cobbly infill. But it just seems to end here completely. We just got to clean this spoil away. So we just got cobble feature, and it just terminates ends right there, and it goes, what looks like goes all the way across the trench and up here, and just pop it out. Beautiful. So we've got nice top of a beer bottle. It's just plopped out of the trench. You can see that. I shall put that back in the fines tray. Carry on. Obviously, one part of this project is we're really looking forward to seeing all your test pits that you're digging in your back gardens, and please, you know, send them to us. We had a really good feedback from our live video feed yesterday, and everybody with lots of questions. So hopefully you can get involved too, and we look forward to seeing your test pits and your finds and trying to help you identify them. Right, I'm going to crack on with trying to understand what this cobbled feature is, and come back to me soon. Okay, speak soon. So, as you can see, we've got this beautiful metalled surface. That's not metal, it's metalled, and it just means a surface that has been made compact to use as a floor. So they've been pushed stones or bricks into it to make it more harder, and that comes across through half the trench, and then the other half of the trench, as I said before, we're down into this orangey browny deposit. Got a large house brick still in the corner in the section. Archaeologists call the sides of the trench, they're called sections, and we can see the stratigraphy, so the layers of the earth built up over time. You can see those in the sections of the trench. So what we're going to do now, before we go any further, we're going to record the location of this surface, this spread of cobbles that I've exposed. And so what we're going to do, we're basically just going to put a peg in the corner of our trench just to help us. I'm going to use our tape measure, and I'm just going to measure off across our trench from the corner how far in this is. So that's about roughly about 55, 56, 57 centimeters on this side, and we can get our notes that we started yesterday, get our drawings, and on our trench we can measure across 56 centimeters, we can make them a mark, measure the side, and we can lay down, and we could say this side at a depth of, so what we measure the depth of our trench, so at roughly what's
That's 18 centimetres. At a depth of 18 centimetres, we came across this surface, this spread of stones, and we can record that. And if we then measure the other side as well, we can measure the other side of the trench, put all the details down on your notes, and once you're all done, then you can send it to us. Okay, cheers. Okay, so that's stage 2 complete. I'll put some photos of this beautiful spread of stones that we exposed. We've gone down to the spread of stones, we've recorded it. We've gone down a little bit deeper on the other side because we found that there's nothing there. We've made sure our fines are kept separate in a different fine tray because it's a different context, a different level, and who knows what we're going to find tomorrow. So we're going to go through this spread of stones, this cobbled surface, this metal surface, and we'll going to see what's beneath that. So join us tomorrow for stage 3 of our back garden excavation, and hopefully we'll try and be live if I can find a cameraman. Again, keep sending in your photos of your trenches and of your finds, and we're trying to identify for them. And if you haven't signed up to the project yet, don't worry, it's not too late. Just go to our website www.ggat.org.uk and follow the links to Back Garden Excavation, download the consent forms, fill them in, send them back to us, and get digging. And we look forward to seeing what you find. Okay.